I guess part of the reason that this proposed amendment got some movement is the proponents are saying that for a while the purchase of environmentally sensitive lands and water management and so forth was going pretty well in Florida, but in the last several years the amounts of money for those purposes went down in the legislature. So now we need to put something in the Constitution of the state that guarantees those monies will be available. What say you to that?
Well, I would say the first two facts are right. For many years, we had a program called Florida Forever, and before that it was Preservation 2000. And those were very successful programs that the legislature and previous governors funded. And they've set aside an enormous amount of Florida's land to be protected. In fact, 1 out of every 4 acres in Florida is currently protected. And so an important question we all need to discuss as citizens is, what's the right amount? Is a quarter now enough, or are we getting close? Or should we keep taking more property off the tax rolls, which is a big concern for some? And so the other fact they have right is that during the Great Recession we just went through, the legislature made some tough choices and reduced the expenditures we were making to protect more land. But I think where they go wrong is to say we ought to enshrine this for 20 years in the Constitution and tie the legislature's hand. As citizens who care about that program, and we at the Florida Chamber supported Florida Forever, we ought to advocate to keep funding necessary purchases to protect springs and water. But we certainly ought not do it through the Constitution. And Steve, one of our biggest concerns is what if every group out there that didn't get the funding they thought their special program deserved during the recession decides to go this path and put it in the Constitution and make it a mandate? One concern we have is that then we in Florida begin to look much more like California, which has a very difficult time balancing their budget and being fiscally responsible because they've put so many mandates in their Constitution.